Hello and welcome to King Kaboobler Plays Mega Man 3. Today we will be looking at the final chapter of the K-176 saga. And K-196 is a robot master that was created to house all the former robot masters from the previous game Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 being one of the very best Mega Man games, so why not include all the robot masters from that game in this game? And it's just a little thing that they did at the end of the game to increase play time and generally make the game better. Mega Man 3 really is one of the best games in the series, and it's just little touches like this that really show that. And now we are defeating effortlessly with metal blades these giant electronic plugs that Dr. Light had created and Dr. Wily had then stolen the plans for. Dr. Light had abandoned his design, and because they were far too predisposed to evilness. That's right, Dr. Light actually created those robotic plugs and they just instantly turned evil. There was nothing he could do. Something about the alloy in the plug was interacting with the electricity and would bring apart the foundation of reality to house the evilness that occurred within the Dimension X. Dimension X being something that Dr. Wily often gets a lot of his inspiration from as he visits there in his dreams. It's a true fact. It's a true fact because I just made it up. That makes it true. This is always one of the harder things to do in Mega Man games, these falling sections where you gotta know exactly where to go, or else you're gonna get destroyed by spikes. You're pretty much gonna die on that part the first time. Unless you're lucky. You can't really tell. That takes a little bit of trial and error. Mega Man being as great as it is, does have some sections that do require a little bit of memorization to be able to defeat it. You wouldn't be able to necessarily get that on your first try. Electricity is the theme of the level. These little guys were created actually to make chocolate chip cookies, but they were evil chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies that were created from electricity. He was going to use them to try to take over children's minds. It was a failed attempt, and the marketing executives had decided that it was probably not a very good business move to try to take over the minds of your consumers, as lawsuits would pile up and he would lose all of his money and not be able to create any more robot masters to try to defeat Mega Man. So that was quickly abandoned, and they were instead repurposed when Dr. Wily had decided to try to take over the world through robot masters, through the use of robot masters, which actually never ever works. But you know, you gotta give it to him. He just keeps on trying. That's the name of the game. Just keep on trying. And Dr. Wily sure does that. However, he sunk his entire fortune, and that's actually why there hasn't been any more Mega Man games of any note in the last 10 years or so. Except for the Mega Man 9 and 10, of course. That was at a point when Dr. Wily actually won the lottery. Actually a few lotteries. And was able to start his business again. Business, of course, being world domination, but that's a video for another time.